How long will it take to get the side splits is highly individual. I know this is the question on everyone's lips. They want to know in exact weeks, days, months, minutes until they unlock this end stage goal. But I've found for most people 12 to 18 months, depending on their start point, depending on their genetics. But it may even take years because our friend Will here is a battler with the side splits.
Yeah, so I've been on this journey for give or take 3 years. It's been very up and down. I've had little injuries and little niggles here and there. I've been experimenting. I've been trying lots and lots of different things, but it's something that you have to just keep consistent with. Like I do see like I am getting small progress. I think my just anatomy is probably not as suitable for this particular movement. Whereas all these other movements that I can do, I feel like they're much easier. So I think, you just gotta keep grinding and just trust the process.
It also took me a good few years to get calves to floor. So I think Will and I have pretty similar range of motion, and it's pretty normal for people to get stuck at this point, but don't despair. Another thing that's really important is range of motion gains are not linear. For some reason in the world of mobility, people think, every session I should be making consistent, steady gains in range of motion. Think about your strength training with calisthenics or weights. You're not linearly progressing until the end of time. Your range of motion flexibility will go through ebbs and flows. You might have a really good day, but then it might take you another 3 or 4 sessions to beat your range of motion. So try not to have that misconception that you should always be progressing, because it's not realistic.
Yeah, no, it's totally not realistic at all. Like as a beginner, you probably will progress a lot, especially if you're just starting the side splits. But the more advanced you get, those little progressions are so small, like maybe like 0.1%, if that. So yeah, you have to keep going, just be consistent. You might have to change things up here and there. But yeah, you just, like everything, when you get really advanced, you have to keep pushing it.
I would recommend sticking to the same exercises for around 6 to 8-ish weeks to give yourself enough time to progress. We just spoke before about so many exercise options. Don't get distracted. Put them in the exercise toolbox for a later period of time. But your body needs that adaptation process. It needs sessions on sessions to improve. Not getting distracted is one of the differentiating factors between people who improve with mobility and those who just spin their wheels and just chase the shiny object syndrome.
Yeah, I think also like even when you get to that point where you're reaching a plateau, when you get quite advanced and far in your journey, it's very easy to kind of just go on a side trip somewhere else, like doing just random drills. But yeah, like you said, you got to stick with it for a period of time before actually switching into something else to give you a new stimulus.
I would also say don't get greedy, because it's so tempting when you're having either a good or a bad session to just get frustrated or overexcited and stretch just that little bit more. And I've done this at least 2 times with my side splits, where I've had a few grade 1 and grade 2 strains just by getting impatient and just wanting the end result today. And that's what I'd tell my younger self. It's what I tell myself right now, and also you guys, just to not be in a rush, especially with the mobility stuff.
This stuff takes time, and you're going to be here for a very long time, hopefully. So it's something that you need to appreciate the journey. It's not about reaching that end goal anyway, because once you reach that end goal, then what, right? But throughout the process of getting towards that goal, you learn so many different things. Like I mentioned, I've been on this journey for 3 years already, and I've learned so many things about my body, whenever it's getting injured or making progress or not making progress.
These lessons that you gain from the slow progress or plateaus, if you didn't have them, okay, you just do the side split itself, then you'd unlock it. 1, where's the fun in that? And 2, as frustrating as it is in the moment, you have no choice but to look at your program and what's missing. Am I doing the side splits every day trying to force progress? Have I been switching exercise all the time? Is my intensity off? You have to look at that. It's the same thing as getting injured, where you're forced to take stock. What is the point of doing side splits? Because someone might come across this and say, yeah, it looks cool. Van Damme splits. I've seen this in some martial arts movies. What's the point of doing side splits? My goal one day when I've got a kid is to do the full side splits, take a nice family photo with me holding young Daniel or young Danielle, and just have that in the family archive for the test time. Cheers, man.